What is up, Wiz Nation and Wizards fans? How's it going? How's it going? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, Camingo. The deadline has passed, the trade deadline and everything, but we're going to get right to the biggest news that happened last week. It was shocking. I did not expect it. I don't think anybody expected it to happen. The whole world didn't see this, but here we are. The biggest news of all. Probably the biggest splash of this deadline. Us fans, the Wizards, acquired Anthony Davis from the Dallas Mavericks. Yes, Anthony freaking Davis. I did not see this coming. Now, before we get to that, here's how I reacted when we got AD. I was taking my afternoon and everything, and my phone went off. When my phone went off, and it, so I know, I was like, for real. Is this for real? I was like, no. I was like, you gotta be joking. And then one sports and everything, and then I'm like, it happened. I'm like, we got Anthony freaking Davis. Now here are the details. It was like a four. We got 4 player trade, including draft picks. We got Anthony Davis, Jaden Harvey. I call him Greg Hardy. I thought he was it's like NFL, but it's Jaden Harvey, D'Angelo Russell, and Dante Exum. In return, Mazgit, Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, Malachi Branham, Mark Bagley, 2 first-round picks, and 3 second picks. Now, once I saw the picks, I'm like, is the one that I own that's protected by our next pick? But it wasn't. Here are the trade picks that were included. It was the first rounder from OKC's pick, I think like the 30th pick and everything. The 20th, that was probably I can't remember who player was. We traded in the summertime, but it was the OKC pick. The 2030 pick, that's 4 years from now, because of the Jordan Poole trade. The 2026 pick, that's from Phoenix. That was from the Bradley Beal trade. The 2027 second round pick, that's from Chicago. I think that was the Daniel Gafford trade we made a couple years ago. And the 2029 second round pick via Houston, that was the John Wall trade for Russell Westbrook. But we did not give it our own pick. That is a W. You get AD, and plus you got Trae Young that we got back in January last month, and you gave up no picks. We basically got AD and Trae Young basically for free, basically for free. Yeah, I'm like, it's a slam dunk for us. This is a good time to be a Wizards fan. You know what I'm saying? A great time. Our joy, my joy as a Wizards fan is back, but not till next season, by the way, because we're still tanking, by the way. But understand this: during this trade, we did not give up Champagne. That's why I realized that we did not, because he could have been involved in that deal, but we did not give him that's another win for that, because he's been one of our unsung heroes this season, even though it leads to success and everything. But and also you didn't give up our young guys, because they're part of the plan too. You did not give up Alex Sarr, Keyshawn, Bub, Trey Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Because they're our building blocks for the future. But you bring in Anthony Davis, who's gonna help Alex Sarr in the paint. Plus, you get Trae Young, who could be back probably after the break and everything. But we ain't gonna see this team in full blast until next season, because, like you said, we're still tanking. But man, who would thought AD and Trae Young in the year 26 be in a Wizards uniform? I'm like, and the media was shocked, because AD, he could have gone to anywhere. Cause I remember rumors when AD been trade for when Dallas was struggling, he could have been a Raptor, a Piston, even hometown Chicago Bulls. Like those teams were interested in AD, and somehow, some way, we found a way and got him for the right deal. Same thing with Trae Young. I said in the last show, he could have been a Laker, a Timberwolf, or any era in the point guard, and he's found his way to Washington. But Trae Young, he chose to be a Wizard. He chose to be Wizard. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like what Alex Sarr, how he chose he went Washington to draft them. He said, "Don't go to Atlanta." It's like everyone wants to come here now. Things are changing now. Will Dawkins has changed the entire He changed everything in his organization. He's done much better than Ernie Grunfeld and Simon Shepard all combined. Even though we started this thing over like 3 years ago, but even though we suffer and same pain and everything, but I've been patient. But now, start next year, it's time to win now. I know fans. If we lose next year, people gonna be like, not again. But you know what? I do hate Wisdom sometimes. I hate them sometimes because when we lose, they get happy because like, oh my god, we get a good trap paper in lottery, and next you know we don't get it. But when we do win, even though if we're a playoff team, I seen the year playoff team, they expect to fail. I'm like, what is it? You like winning or losing? Y'all, because most of the time they care about the lottery and losing more than freaking winning championship. Because I'm saying right now, by 2028 or 2029 or so, these teams ready to compete for a championship. Look at what OKC's doing, San Antonio. Look, like when OKC Georgetown, it took them 3-4 years to be contenders again, and then last year Thunder became champions. Same as Spurs when they tore their team down, they won a lottery, got Wembanyama. You add in Stephon Castle, De'Aaron Fox, and look at the Spurs now. They're ready to compete for a championship. So why not us next year and 2 years for now? So yeah, man. I want before we head out. I want to talk about this Anthony Davis thing. How he felt unhappy, and I say that news it was fake all along. I knew it was fake. How he was unhappy that he traded Washington, but give it a give this thing a chance. You know what I'm saying? I know Wizards are a bad team and all, but give this dude a chance. You know what I'm saying? So so yeah, man. Enjoy what can, Wiz fans. AD is a wizard. But before we head out, I want to thank Milton, Johnson, Malachi, and Bagley. Thank y'all for your services. And we're for Milton and all the good luck in Dallas. I know reason why they traded AD because cool Flag been balling. He's probably going to win rookie of the year. But imagine if we had Flag on our team. But doesn't matter now. Look what we're doing now with this young nucleus we have. So yeah, man. So next couple week, the next 2 months, so and enjoy. Hopefully we don't tank too hard. Because if we tank too hard, we're gonna lose our. We're probably hopefully we don't fall down the lottery, but we gonna see, man. We gonna see. So you got All-Star break coming up. After that, March Madness, the off season, and then May 10th, y'all mark this down. May 10th is the draft lottery. We'll see, and I ain't gonna tell you who I want because you see in my Twitter and Facebook who I want, but you already know who I want in the draft. But I ain't gonna say it here, but like you already know who I want. But that's it, man. AD, welcome to DC, man. Can't wait to see. But I think AD. Hope before you head out, I heard that AD he might play after break. He can be valued, but if I'm him, I sit down. I sit him down for the season. I know he had a hand injury before he got traded, everything. But I want to get him at 100% going into next season. And Trey, y'all know his injury is not serious as AD. He might play after break. See what he gonna do. But next year, man, you're gonna see his team in full blast, man. In full blast. So that's it, man. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all do follow me on Twitter at Kamingo, same Instagram. My Wiz page, Twitter at Wiz Nation, Instagram Nation_Wiz. Thank y'all. Peace.